Hello and welcome to a new episode of Journey to the Chateau here from the Petit Salon. Almost finished.
Bonjour tous, bienvenue à Journey to the Chateau de Colombe.
Und zu unseren Freunden aus dem deutschsprachigen Raum herzlich willkommen. Neue Episode Journey to the Chateau aus dem kleinen Salon. Und fast fertig.
Yes, and we are here today again in our Petit Salon at the Chateau. And it's the final stretch, isn't it?
Thank goodness.
Yes.
It was a year in the making, really. With taking down the wallpaper, taking down the old curtains. Not really, but not much more to do, but it just, a lot of things take so much longer than we expected. And it's just the two of us, for the most part.
That's right.
So there.
Yeah, so we have finishing up, we've got lighting fixtures going up, we have flooring being done, we've got curtains being made, lots of stuff going on in the Petit Salon.
Now have a look. Okay, so these were original to the Chateau, and they're very pretty. However, they have a short, meaning there is insulation that's not working, and we have used them. And let's just say that we had a couple of times to turn on the light, and the power in the entire Chateau is tripped. So there's no electricity. So it's not good, so everything is fixable, and so are these. And I'm going to attempt that now. And here we have it. Two completely rewired wall sconces. If I can do it, you can do it.
Hello.
Hello. So we are trying to determine how we're going to do the curtains, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's this beautiful damask. It's double white. I mean, it's fantastic for upholstery. And we could do this as a double white. We have enough. I mean, that was the full length or width, actually. The only problem we have with this is it's even if it's gathered on the top really tightly, it basically would fill the entire window width. So that is, I think it's too much curtain, and I don't know. But maybe it also looks really good. So I was thinking, I just sewed that purple taffeta curtain, which is double wide. Maybe it should take it down and we just take it into the salon and look how that is there. What do you think about that?
Then we can actually see that fullness of the full width of whether that might be too much.
And this is,
right?
I mean, this is thicker. The taffeta actually.
But it's the overall. It's the same width of fabric as the taffeta.
Yes. Let me get that and then stitch. I mean, I'm thinking about this for a couple of days. I know we've talked about this briefly, but I don't want to sew these curtains in double wide, and then we sit there and go, oh, that's really not good, and then having to take them apart and cut them in half, or cutting them in half, and then we go, oh, we should have gone the double width. So let me get the curtain from upstairs, and we hang it up in the Petit Salon.
Okay.
Okay. So this is one. We would have two, and the fabric is much thicker. How about further closer up or higher? There. Wow, that is one. So that would be it with the
Right.
good.
So that is how thick and gathered it would be if we do the full width of the white fabric.
Yes, but then double that. So now, I mean, as part of me, I always like thick and luxurious and all this fabric. I think it's too much.
Yeah, because here we're going to have 2 panels per window.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you have another panel up there, that's already gathered. The loops and everything are really tight up there, aren't they? They're really gathered close. So, and considering that the white fabric for here actually has the print on it.
Yes. Well, it's a weave, right?
Right. That I think this might be too much to have this much fabric.
So last night, since it was so freaking hot, I was up in the Grand Salon reading and looking at reference material. This is not what the French would do. They in the 18th century, they did some extremely elaborate valances on royal bed canopies, the ciel-de-lis. They were extremely elaborate, but the curtains were always, it's the fabric that spoke, and this would be just having a lot of a mass, and that's much more Victorian or Louis Philippe, which this is not. So, and I just 2 minutes ago, I haven't told you, got a text message from the only interior designer that we know personally. It's Vivienne.
Oh yes.
From Chateau Love,
Mm-hmm.
and I had texted her about that dilemma, what she would do, and she said, if your window is 120 to 150, which it is, this is 1 meter 20 wide, cut it in half, otherwise it's too much material. And I think she's absolutely right. So I think I'm going to go cut now.
Yeah, and that'll be great because it actually means we will have some leftover fabric as well.
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
Thanks, Vivienne. That's fantastic. Yes, we can upholster everything. But it's lovely. Okay. Hi there from the dining room of the Chateau de Colombe. It's a workroom right now. As you can see, this is the damask for the Petit Salon. And it's really quite stunning. And what I wanted to show you is I did 2 panels yesterday and 2 just now. And I started with, of course, the same length. And I did all the pinning of the hems right here for today. And I totally forgot I had to cut off 30 centimeters, which is about 2.5 feet. So I had to do this all again. So what I'm going to show you now is how they line up. So I hope this really shows up in the video, but you can see how each of the panels is exactly at the same pattern. And all of you out there who are sewing know how happy that makes us. So I'm really thrilled, and I'm going to do the hems of the first four curtains. The liner, that's that pile. It's already cut. I have to do that after I sew the hems for the curtains, and then they're going to be sewn together and turned outside in, actually. No, whatever. They're going to be turned correctly, ironed, and then I put the headband on all the way over there at the end, and then they're going to go up. And it's so exciting because that is actually the last piece, or the last pieces that are missing in the Petit Salon. And that is the first room of the ground floor, the rez-à-chaussée, that is going to be finished in the chateau. How phenomenal is that? Really exciting. Hope you like it. So I have to admit, I love working with Gilboys. It's a fantastic product and so easy to use. It's just fantastic. And really, when the floors that we had redone or were redone with Gilboy's products, when we had that horrible storm, none of them have any water damage, although there was water standing on it.
That's true.
So that's really quite, we're quite impressed, and we'll continue using it because it is phenomenal. So highly recommended from us with experience now.
Absolutely, yes. So we do have a few other things that have to be done for the Petit Salon. Patrick has a pair of curtains that he wants to do for the alcove.
I don't want to. You forced me to.
I did not force you to do those.
But yeah, can you see the difference, or hear actually? No, you can't hear the difference in the acoustics now that curtains are up. It really
absolutely makes a difference.
Lovely.
Yeah, and we have some other decorative things. And so for next week, we will have a full reveal of the entire room of the Petit Salon.
Wow!
Yes, as well as sort of showing a time lapse of it from the beginning to where it ends up now, which will be fun to see.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that because it's always interesting to go back and because there's so many things I don't even remember that we did because they're just not that important, but we've done them, and then I look and think, oh, yeah, we did actually.
We have done a lot. Yes, we have. So one thing that we do want to mention is please check out Chateau Love.
Oh yes,
yes. Vivienne and Simon, they had posted their video just recently of the tour that they had when they come and visit us here.
It's great fun, and it's phenomenal to see really the chateau through someone else's eyes and lens and opinions. I mean, it's really, really fascinating, and she did such a great job.
She did.
Truly, it was fun to have them here, and Donna and Margaret. So it was just such a fun time anyways.
It was.
But seeing this, it was truly a lot of fun.
Yes, and be sure to check that out, and I will put a link in our video description to their channel so you can check that out.
Absolutely.
So that's it for this episode. If you like it, please give us a thumbs up.
Subscribe and recommend us to your friends. You can share the video. It helps us tremendously, and we really appreciate it.
And if you want to support the renovation of our chateau, you can join us on Patreon.
Or buy me a coffee.
And we will see you on Wednesday.
Absolutely.
Au revoir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Bye.
Goodbye.
If you enjoyed this video, please use the like feature to let us know. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our Journey to the Chateau YouTube channel if you would like to see more. Once you've subscribed, you can tap the notification bell in order to ring it, which will allow you to receive all notifications from our channel. Thank you.